Hello, I'm Stamati from Redware. You can find us at redware.com. Welcome to our training video. I'm going to show you how to set up our Power BI connector for Sage 50. It should just take a couple of minutes. The first thing to do is to download and register your software. If you look at redware.com, at the top left there's a sign in button. You can sign in with your email address and pick a password, and then 2 + 3 is 5, and then choose your product. In this case we're going to be choosing Power BI Connector for Sage 50. Click OK to receive emails and register. The important thing here is to copy your serial number with Control-C and make a note of your expiry date, because after that, if you like the software, and hopefully you do, you need to come back and pay for it at this website. You can install the connector clicking here on Install the Connector. But there's one gotcha with Sage, which is that we have to have different versions for different versions of Sage. So here, just before the publish, if you can put in the year of your software, so the current version 28 is 2022, 27 is 2021, and so on. If you do that, then you'll see you'll get the right version for your Sage. The default one is for the latest Sage, so if you're on 28 right now, that's okay, but this is the safest way to do it. And when you upgrade your Sage, you need to uninstall and reinstall with the latest version. So this is a click once installation from Microsoft, which will download a setup file. You may have the odd prompt along the way, and then that's going to download 70 meg worth of program and then fire up the software. Once the software is installed, you need to click on the Setup tab and License and add your license. You can use Control-V to paste it in and press Save, and then your Sage setup will come up. If you press Edit, you can save the default demo data, but in here you really want your own data path. So to find that, if you go to your Sage, and if you just click on these 3 dots here, you can see the folder location of your Sage. Remember to click on Act Data, because you need the Act Data, and then you can copy and paste that in and put in your username and password. If you don't know where that is, you can also go here on the Help About, and it will show you the data directory here, and you can copy and paste it from there. So once we've got Sage set up, you can go to the connector. You can have a look at your data if you like, but Power BI is where we want to be. So here we are on the Power BI page, all set up for Sage. And if we create data files, it's going to push these text files into this folder here. Now this is a special folder, a sort of secret Microsoft folder. So if you have any trouble on a server, you need to look at our Xcopy installation, which will get around that limitation. If you're on a server and you're not admin, you may have trouble with that. But these files have been written out now, and we can edit and click open on the PBIX file, and what it's going to do is going to copy the default Redware PBIX file over to that data folder, and then you can open it in Power BI Desktop. So you need to have Power BI Desktop installed on a Windows machine, and that will open up for you. Now when it's open, don't be fooled by the data here. This is Sage demo data. You must press the refresh button to refresh the data, and that's going to refresh from your local data. If you've got a lot of data, that will take a bit longer. Once that's done, you'll be able to view your own customers. You can see all the invoices by customer. Of course, the beauty of Power BI is it refreshes underneath. Suppliers and purchases. You can see your product sales with product sales on the left and product purchases on the right. You can see your payments, debtors, nominals here will show you your nominal transactions. Finance is a summary sort of both the balance sheet and the P&L, and you've got a trial balance. So that's what we ship for you, and you could just immediately publish that. Just be careful with security and be careful who you share that with. But if you look at the transform data, you can see that we give you access to all that data. It's all there for you. So you can push this data up to the cloud and create your own reports from it. If you go to the front screen, you can open data folder, and you can see here that in that data folder are all the text files that it's producing for Power BI, the config file that contains all your setup, and the PBIX, the one that we ship with you, so you can modify that or do what you like with it. If you've got multi-company Sage and you want more than one company here, just get in touch with us and view the relevant video. But now you're up and running with Power BI using your own Sage data. Good luck. I hope you like the software.